Hurry up, I'm hot to go. Hottogo. You can take Amberlynn to go. You can take me hot to go. Hello, people of the internet. How are you this evening? Hi. The title, LMAO. Well, she is. She is ready to go. Ready. Ready. My gosh, I have so many tabs open.
Hey guys, I'm in the Amazon rain.
I need... Where's her channel? Spidey Lex. Yes, this is what I need. Oh, did she take it down? Huh. She might have taken it down. Oh, whatever. It's not a huge deal. Hi everyone. So today we are going to be catching up with our favorite Girly Pop. As some of you know, she has made her way from Oklahoma to Wisconsin. If you did not see the footage of how Amberlynn made this tumultuous journey, go ahead and check out the first 15 minutes of yesterday's live stream. We go over how Amberlynn was able to get herself to Wisconsin. Hi, Zoe. Happy Tuesday to you. Belixie, thank you so much for 4 months on Twitch. Really appreciate you using your Prime on my channel. Thank you. So we are going to be doing Amberlynn. Here is kind of the game plan for today. We are going to be taking a look at a Nikocado Avocado video from a few years ago, because I think it's an important foundation for people to take a look at, to kind of have a frame of reference when discussing the drama between Amberlynn and Nikocado. It's been a few years ago, so I want to take a look at the original video of what she is alleging he alleged at her. So we're going to do that, and then we are going to hop into Amberlynn's most recent upload titled I'm Traveling and My Thoughts on Nikocado Avocado. And then I think afterwards we are going to finish up with a fun little video from that channel that we watched, the Destroying Cars video last time we did Amber on Sunday. So we're going to have a full plate today. But, you know, in girl world, we are no strangers to a full plate. So might as well get started here. Now, I thought I had the TikTok pulled up, but maybe it wasn't on TikTok. Maybe it was on Instagram. I don't really know. But Amberlynn has reached out to... Oh, gosh, I'm frozen. Amberlynn has reached out to Alexis and said basically, hey, I'm in your state. I don't really know what she was expecting from that. I don't really know if she thought Alexis was going to drive on down and spend the weekend with her and the Grim Reaper, maybe go to Cheesecake Factory together after everything that happened. But Amberlynn reached out to Alexis and said, hey, I'm in your state. I don't know if anything was followed up with from there, but she is interested in talking to Alexis again. Interesting. Brittany, thank you so much for becoming a member on YouTube. Really appreciate that. Hi, Brittany. Brittany. Lori, thank you so much for the very generous super sticker. I really appreciate that, Lori. Oh my goodness. Thank you for starting the stream off with a bang here. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lori. Can we get some checks in the chat for Ms. Lori and her very generous super sticker? Going on a romantic Walmart trip. Now, I actually don't know what platform this was posted to. I saw several people talking about it on Twitter, but it seems to be a little 7-second clip of Amberlynn and Emily walking around TJ Maxx or Walmart or something like that. And the caption here is, literally gives me butterflies every time. So Amberlynn is walking behind Emily, and Emily reaches out her hand for her to kind of catch up and hold on to all romantically, and then Amberlynn takes her hand. Let's take a look. So beautiful. So cute. So mindful, very demure. This is incredible. This is the pinnacle of love. Nicholas Sparks could never. No one can compare to the love that Emily and Amberlynn Reed have. It really is inspiring. It really is inspiring. We don't need fancy destinations, just Walmart. It does look like they are in Walmart, or some type of store like Home Goods, Marshalls, something like that. But Amberlynn has fallen in love, so deeply in love with Emily. Who knows if she will be able to work herself out of the pit that she has created for herself. But yes, here we are seeing the two lovebirds here, not to be confused with Katie Bird. The two lovebirds in Wisconsin took to Walmart or a similar store the other night and posted this up on some social media platform. I don't know where this was posted, but Amberlynn has butterflies from being able to hold Emily's hand here in. You know what I just noticed? So, I mean, this is very petty. This is stupid, but like, okay, like we're all about stupid and petty. So she is reaching back for Amberlynn's hand to grab onto, yeah? And that means that Amberlynn is positioned behind her, and she grabs Emily's hand with her left hand, because you can see her thumb, the way her thumb looks on this when she grabs her hand. So I want you to picture that in your mind. You would think that if these two were holding hands in a store, she would be holding Emily's hand with her right hand, because she's extending her left hand, so they would be walking side by side together. That's normally how two people hold hands, yeah? So Amberlynn reaches out her left arm to hold with Emily's left arm. That doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. Amber can't function a phone with her non-dominant hand. This is definitely staged. So what this suggests to me is Amberlynn and Emily did not continue to hold hands after this went up. This was purely performative. This was purely theatrical. These two did not hold hands when walking around the Walmart for the entirety of the trip. This was just for the little 7-second video that they uploaded here. Purely performative. You do not hold hands with your partner with your left hand reaching for their left hand. That doesn't make any sense. So this was, yes, exactly. This is a classic example of performative hand holding. This is fake AF. Who knows what is truly going on behind the scenes? But as we can tell here, these two are not holding hands in Walmart. This is bullshit, Amberlynn. You are lying to your audience, and you need to knock this shit off immediately. Maybe it's AI. I hadn't even thought of that. You know what? Maybe this isn't Amberlynn at all. Maybe this is a hired stunt double. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they got a temporary tattoo of the same tattoo that Emily has on her arm, and they hired, an actor to try. Or she's on a scooter. Oh, you think she could be on a scooter? following Emily around on a scooter and kind of extending her left arm like that, like in a Renaissance painting. You know how those people in Renaissance paintings like extend their arms very far to touch fingertips? Maybe like that, but with a scooter. Okay, that's an idea. That's an idea. Stunt doubles. There's something fishy about this. I mean, we can already tell by the left hand reaching for her left hand, something fishy's going on, because two people do not hold hands like that. That is bullshit, Amberlynn. You are lying to your audience. More evidence that this relationship is a sham. Are we pissed? I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Are you pissed? Who's pissed? This is not a good start to this trip. This is truly asinine, truly, I'm livid. I understand. I understand. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. That looks ridiculous. It does. It does. Yeah. Well, nevertheless, Amberlynn allegedly has made her way to Wisconsin. We have the footage of that. So let's move on to some other things. So in today's episode, Amberlynn is going to be discussing her thoughts on Nikocado Avocado's recent weight loss transformation. If you don't know, Nikocado Avocado is, or was, a plus-sized YouTuber who was famous for doing a lot of quirky little bits and eating in excess in his mukbangs. Recently, he took off a lot of weight and now he is skinny. He is someone who used to make videos parodying Amberlynn and kind of making fun of her. And Amberlynn didn't really like that. She didn't particularly care for it. So she kind of had a strained relationship with him. But it got to a point where he allegedly suggested something to his audience that really put her over the edge and really put the nail in the coffin in terms of these two being civil with one another. So I want us to take a look at this video to give everybody who may not be familiar with Nikocado Avocado a frame of reference as to why these two do not get along. So let's go ahead and start this video. Astronova, thank you. I'm back at work and turning in. Thanks for making my workday manageable. Thank you so much for sending that in, Astronova. You know what I always say to you people watching at work, just don't get caught. Nixie Kuga, thank you. Your streams are the highlight of my day. It feels like we're a bunch of girl friends gossiping. Thanks for the constant entertainment, Jordy. And the shorties, I love this community. Thank you so much for the kind words, Nixie Kuga. I really appreciate that. We are a fun community, if I do say so myself. All right, let's see.
Did Nikocado Avocado just imply that Amberlynn Reid told him she is faking her cancer diagnosis? In the January 26, 2021 video he made parodying her, he seems to be going for her throat and says many things about her being a liar and a troll.
Anyways, me and perfume go like hand in hand. They help bring out my personality. Again, as a plus size girl, I weigh almost 600 pounds. It's hard to find style, and I'm finally able to have style by spraying this on my body. And I do have my helper, you know, she gets to live for free. Before all the haters say she gets nothing, she gets to live for free in my house. But we have apricot bloom. Let's try this one here. Oh, it's not even working. Oh, this is just discriminatory. Sugar berries. Discriminatory. Palm oil, palm spray. Discriminatory. I'm Lily. Is there anyone? Help. Is there anyone here to help me? Confident and charming. Oh my God, that's one of my personalities. It's not working. This is discrimination. What's this one here? This one's called being honest. Nope, that's empty. Let's call this one telling the truth. Empty. Oh my goodness gracious. This one's called counting calories. This better be in here. Nope, didn't happen. What's this one here? Oh, consistency. I love this scent. Nothing works. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm not gonna have my personality shine through. This one's called weight loss. This better be in here. It doesn't. It's not in here. This is not okay. Oh, this one looks kind of full. What's this one called? This is called, oh, being in love with two people at the same time. What?
As you can see, not a lot of love for our girl. There are lots of attacks at her honesty in the video.
She is strong. I'm a strong girl. 9 out of 10 times when I have eggs, I get an allergic reaction. I could be, passed away by now. But I'm not passed away because I'm strong. Oh my gosh, these are simplify. Simplify. I'm always simplifying my diet. It gets cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. I've tried, I know, before the haters come, I've tried a lot of different weight loss journey, try little tips. But we're back on JD Craig, and she's all about simplifying your diet. Oh, this one's perfect. This is called Be Honest.
Okay, so this goes on for a while. Nikocado did a bunch of these videos. I mean, this is just one example, but he would throw jabs at her all the time. He would always, go around Target and other stores like Target in a rascal and pretend that he was Amberlynn. And, here we're seeing him doing the parody of Amberlynn's famous walk to the tree.
Shopping takes a lot out of me. I get very, stressed. This is water, just water retention everywhere. It's a lot. Look, my weight gain, I don't know. I know I'm just swelling because when I shop, I get stressed because I know there's people and I smell all this food and I get a little hungry and, I'm counting calories. So something I like to do right before I get back into the car is I like to step up onto a curb because they say stepping up is good circulatory cardiovascular exercise. I'm just going to set this right here so you guys can see. Up, down. Really challenge myself. I can feel the weight gain most between my legs. It just came out of nowhere. I'm gonna challenge myself and walk to that tree, go to that tree and come back. All right, let's see how fast I can do this. Because it's so hard for a big...
Okay, so yeah, there are countless examples of him doing stuff like this. But apparently this is the type of content that didn't really bother Amberlynn. Obviously no one likes to be mocked. No one likes to be made fun of. But all of this on here was just horseplay. This really wasn't anything too deep cutting. It was in this mukbang where he alleged something that really bothered Amberlynn. So to give everybody a frame of reference, we are going to watch the entirety of this little video here about what he has to say about Amberlynn's cancer diagnosis. I have a question. I mean, I have seen people do mukbangs with these things before. Where the fuck would you even get something like this? I mean, what store do you walk into and say, "Hi, one large dead crustacean, please"? Costco? I mean, this is like the whole crab. The crab store. Did he live near the ocean? I don't think so. I think he was living in Las Vegas at the time. Maybe a seafood market. He caught it. You think he dove to the bottom of the ocean and pulled this thing out? I mean, where do you get something like this? There was one time I was watching a mukbang. I can't believe I'm pronouncing it like that. But this woman had a gigantic dead fried alligator. And I'm just thinking, where do you get a gigantic dead fried alligator? I mean, what on earth is this thing? Where do you get this? You can mail order these now? Oh my gosh. You have to order them online. They're like $600 to $700. Oh my gosh. For $600 to $700, you could get two, not one, but two 12-foot tall skeletons from Home Depot. I would rather have two 12-foot tall skeletons from Home Depot than this. This is insane. You can buy anything on the internet these days. I mean, I'm just waiting for somebody to show up with like a fried shark or like a fried elephant or something. It's insane. It's insane. Mail-ordered seafood sounds scary. Looking at this thing is daunting. Oh my gosh. Megan Black&Decker Becker, thank you so much for that. Waiting for my assorted Mediterranean veggie sampler and drinking my diet cherry Pepsi in honor of our favorite pomegranate-shaped girly pop. Thank you so much for that, Megan Black&Decker Becker. Enjoy your snack, or if that's dinner, whichever. Thank you, Megan. It's me, Jojo. Hey there. Think she's on a scooter? I think it's very likely she could have been on a scooter. Hadn't even thought of that. See, this is why we have open discussions. We all need to pool our ideas together so that we can kind of figure it out, you know? On our own, we're just speculators, but together we are strong. Armchair extremist, thank you so much. Hi, Jordy. Your streams gave me many moments and needed decompression and laughter last week for my first pregnancy scare and first week of exams. Oh, my goodness. Well, good luck to you with the end of your pregnancy and your upcoming exams, Armchair extremist. Thank you so much for sending that in. Wishing you a good rest of those journeys. Unless you get... There are mukbangs of literal sharks. A
girl like yourself to find personality because you don't fit in anything. You wouldn't even fit in a casket. You would have to get your casket custom made. Most likely, you'd be too poor for that, so you would just have to be put into a bathtub.
I make $10K a month.
Yeah, but you spend it all in junk, in journals.
I'm gonna edit this out. Orlin, it's not true. Right, Nick, edit that out. Can you stop?
So what is it? A shopping addiction?
Yes. It's a shopping issue. I give it all away 9 out of 10 times. Can you stop?
To who? You have no friends. There's no one in your life. There's no one.
See what I mean? Brutal. It makes you think she must have done something horrible to piss him off so much.
I have an announcement for everybody. I hope you're watching. I know you want the first bite. So something I'm thinking of doing, Orlin. So you know how I have all these haters, get off my back?
Yeah, they hate you for a reason.
They're just too much.
They hate you for a reason.
I have so many haters.
For a good reason.
When she said pregnancy scare, I was thinking that she was gonna have the baby, but didn't. I don't know why my mind went to that. I didn't mean, like, she almost got knocked up. Like, that's not what I meant. I don't know why my mind went to she was already pregnant and she was gonna have the baby. Like, she was, like, having contractions or something. I don't know why my mind went there, but pregnancy scare. Yeah, she almost got pregnant. Okay, sorry. That's just me being stupid.
Oh my gosh. I have so many haters. I'm thinking about doing something. Now, I don't think maybe I'll go through with it. I don't know if I'll go through with it. But I'm thinking of doing something to make the haters kind of stop. And I'm kind of like thinking of this plan. I don't know if I'm going to do it.
You never finish anything. You're too inconsistent.
Well, I'll finish this. Let me tell you what it is in a minute. Ways. I'm thinking about doing something to make a statement.
Ooh, losing weight? That'd be great.
Can you stop?
Well, it's not my fault that you made a weight loss channel and you don't lose any weight.
No, actually, that's not true.
It's a weight gain channel, you're right.
People take it out of context. They take it out of context. So I'm thinking about doing something to make the haters kind of stop. So I don't believe in trolling. I know what trolling is. Everyone trolls on the internet, everyone trolls.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
It's very fun. It's so fun to troll. Well, the universe does not want me to spill the beans on an idea I have. But I have this idea to keep the haters down because
I've never seen anyone eat crab legs with scissors before, but I guess that's a good idea. I've always seen people take those mallets and kind of, hack away at it and break up the shell and then eat it like that. Scissors. Huh. Okay. Well, the next time that I go to sit down to eat a $700 mail-ordered king crab, I will use scissors.
Honestly, I'm the one who's supposed to be making the money. Nobody's allowed to have any opinions about me.
Not even your doctor, because they only get nutrition classes for 1 hour out of 8 years.
Which is true. Excuse me. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I'm so excited. So, but people have too much to say about me. And honestly, I have to do something about it. I have this idea. Now, I don't, again, know if I'm going to go through with it. I might not. I don't believe in trolling. Do you believe in trolling? Do you?
You're literally the biggest troll on YouTube.
No, I'm not.
I can't think of a bigger troll.
I'm not that big.
Wait, I just noticed the knuckles too. I didn't notice that until you said it. Look at the dark knuckles. And when Amy Slayton did a parody of Amberlynn, she did the same thing. She put a whole bunch of black shit on her knuckles. It's the small details that matter. Prumble Pookie, thank you so much for the 8 months on YouTube. They're not holding hands because she keeps running over Tommy's feet. Oh, God. That would hurt to get run over by a rascal. By Amberlynn. Oh.
But I just share my journey.
On your journals.
Uh-huh. Wow. I have this idea of a situation, maybe. Or maybe like an event. A situation, an event that's kind of, you know, unfortunate or shocking or crazy or wild.
Like what? Decluttering? Ooh, that's crazy.
Oh no, something even.
Like, maybe cancer?
So I have this idea of like something maybe a little unfortunate or something that might be a little shocking, maybe controversial, maybe like, ooh, you don't want to mention. And maybe something, I'm trying to think like what I could think of that would make people want to stop picking on me so much. And so I get all my views back.
How about apologizing for all the lies you tell?
I don't tell lies. I never lied to anybody. Not even friends of mine. Never.
Oh damn.
So what if I, you know, said something that might be trolling, but no one would dare to question if it's a troll? Something. Maybe something hypothetical, maybe possibility.
Like something taboo?
Something taboo, you know, a subject you never want to talk about. Or question the validity of.
Because might be offensive?
Well...
Like talking about your hoarding addiction?
Yes, something like that. And you know, everyone trolls.
So he's being pretty obvious about it. Pretty blatant as to what he is suggesting Amberlynn lied about and why the motivations may be behind why she would lie about something like this. To get her views back, to make the trolls back off, to make more money. So this is what he was suggesting here.
But this will be... Oh, no one would ever know. Maybe I'll tell, like, a few of my friends, or, you know, people...
You don't have any of those.
No, I have people I talk to on YouTube sometimes, yes I do. And maybe I could tell them about this. And just see what they think. You know, something crazy, a hypothetical, something that you never know.
Something that you would never question, because questioning it would make you seem rude.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it would make you...
So he just made a little note here to say that he said that friends of Amberlynn were told. So gonna tell all of the internet that I have, you know, this, but tell a select few of friends, hey, listen, this is all performative. I'm doing this for views. Don't worry. So it kind of begs the question, did she tell him something?
You seem like you don't have...
Because it's important to know that these two were friends at one point, and they would correspond privately. So who knows what was discussed?
Emotions, and you're just picking on somebody innocent.
I'm very innocent anyway. That's a great point. I'm so innocent, and no, everyone just picks on me because of my weight. Let's be real.
No, it's not about your weight.
If I was skinny...
It's about your lies.
No.
It's about your trolling.
If I was skinny...
You would have no use because you're so boring.
What do you guys think? Do you think she is lying about something else?
I mean, based on that video, I don't know what else that would refer to. So I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, kind of assume that that is what he was trying to highlight there in that video. All right, we are now going to move on to Amberlynn's most recent upload titled I'm Traveling and My Thoughts on Nikocado Avocado. Now that we have a foundation for why these two have beef, this video will have more context. And you know, in Girl World, we're all about context. Brittany, thank you. This is my first Amberlynn new girlfriend arc I've seen in real time. Thanks for making it fun to watch. Thank you so much for sending that in, Brittany. Oh boy, you are here for season 6. I love it. Grab a seat, grab some popcorn. Really very annoying, thank you. First Chantal live poops, now Amber word diarrheas. Yes, for those of you that don't know, Chantal had a little bit of an accident on her live stream yesterday. I guess that the main takeaway from Chantal's live from yesterday is don't trust a fart. Don't trust a fart. And she also let us know that she had a very close call at the movie theaters the other day. And thankfully, nothing happened while she was at the movie theater. But she was not so lucky in last night's live stream. So just, you know, a PSA for everyone out there. Don't trust a fart.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. Right now I do have some laundry going, and sometimes that washer and dryer can get super loud. Can we please do a throwback of when I first moved in here? I didn't get to use my dryer for 6 months because they took forever to fix it, so I had to literally use a different unit. That was fun. I love living here, but that was a frustration. I was patient though, it's totally fine. Anyways, welcome to a new vlog. Hello. There's a siren as soon as I was about to film. Okay, so if you guys remember in one of my last videos, I got the 100 envelope savings challenge for me and my mom, and I gave it to her and she freaking loved it and she's so excited to use it. So I said I would explain it to you guys for those who are interested in doing it. So you literally have 100 little envelopes and they're all numbered. In each envelope, you're gonna put money corresponding with a number. So in number 1, you're gonna put...
This is for like little kids, you know? Little kids who go through the couch cushions and collect pennies and nickels, and, you know, like over time, like maybe they're at school and they find a penny on the ground, stuff like that, and then they come home and they put it in their journal. This is not for 33-year-old women who have made tons of money on YouTube. And I mean, Amberlynn, at this point, you should have some type of savings account. You should have some type of investment portfolio, a Roth. You should have something like that. You shouldn't be putting nickels and dimes and paper money into a binder like this. I mean, this is just so silly to me. Piggy banks are meant for little kids. Why do you need to put paper money into a binder like this? I don't know if she's trolling or if she's rage baiting, but this is just stupid. Open up a high yield interest savings account, put it into a CD, do something with your money that isn't just shoving it into an envelope in this binder.
Put $1. And number 62, you're gonna put $62. And number 99, you're gonna put $99. And you're gonna do that at your pace. This could take you 3 years to fill up, or it could take you 3 months.
$5,000. So the goal is to put $5,000 into this little portfolio thing. Money in a binder is losing its value. Put it in the bank. I don't understand the point of this. I mean, there are things that you can do that if you feel tempted to spend your money, you can lock it up for a period of time so that you can't touch it. And if you do touch it, you'll pay a penalty. And while that money is being locked up, it's making more money. Why would you want it to sit in a binder like this for it to go nowhere? This is silly. It's a TikTok trend. Okay, so she's doing this to be quirky. She's doing this to be trendy. It's because people on TikTok do this. I don't understand the point of this. She bought this as a 33-year-old. My brain hurts. Exactly. Like, I could see a 15-year-old doing this. Like a 15-year-old. I mean, because, like, what do 15-year-olds spend money on? Like, gas, going out to eat with their friends. I mean, just... I could see, like a teenager doing something like this, or a little kid. Not a 33-year-old woman. But I guess she saw it on TikTok and she thought it was neat. So...
It just depends on your situation and the pace that you want to go and the way that you make money and the way that you want to save your money. Everyone is going to be different. But once every single envelope is filled up, you're going to have $5,050 in these envelopes. So as you go, when you put $51 in envelope 51, you're just going to mark it off. I have not added any money in here, so I wanted you guys to be with me for the first time that I do. So let's go in my purse. Oh my god, you guys, I'm obsessed with this purse. Like, I literally wear it even if it doesn't even match my outfit. Like, I just don't care. So I currently only have 20s.
Wow, Amberlynn not caring about her outfit or appearance. This is a first. I don't want to see this continue, Amber. Dress to impress.
But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 120 to my 20 envelope. I was going to add 2 more 20s to like my 40 envelope, or maybe even 3 20s to my 60, but I don't want to get all crazy, okay? I just want to do the 20 right now. All right, you guys, so let's go to the 20. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Like, I love stuff like this. I don't know about y'all, but fold it up And there it is. So now I mark it off and I know that I've already completed that one. There we go.
So I don't know, maybe this reminds her of bingo. I can't wrap my head around this. I can't see how this would be beneficial to anyone over the age of 17. I just think that this is silly. Kids, yeah, this is a neat little idea for kids. Amberlynn.
Okay, you guys, it is the next day. I still have not opened my new luggage or anything, so I need to do that. But like, I was sitting here and I was like, I never looked on the inside of my new suitcase. And for me, that's important because last time I bought a suitcase, I also made that mistake and I looked on the inside once I got home and it was not my aesthetic. So let's have a look-see together.
So that's why you don't have the luggage from last October? Remember the video that we watched on Sunday when Amberlynn bought that luggage at, what was it, Marshall's? So that's why she's saying that she needed to buy luggage 10 months later, because the inside of the last piece of luggage she bought 10 months ago was not her aesthetic. The inside, I just really try to think about this. The inside of her luggage was not her aesthetic. I'm thinking maybe what happened is when she got to Oklahoma, she just gave them to Jade because she figured that she wasn't going to be moving or ever going anywhere ever again. So she says, I mean, if you want, because that's kind of how a lot of the stuff went during their divorce last year. It's kind of like, well, I'm not going to use this. Do you want this, Jade? Luggage? Nah, that's just going to take up room in my apartment. I'm never going to need this. Look at me. I'm not going to travel. Are you kidding me? Do you want this? I think that what happened is she just gave it to Jade. Do you want this? And then Jade said, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And then she was on her way. She had luggage at the laundromat, though. So you're saying earlier she was using to transfer the luggage? Okay, maybe she didn't give it to Jade. Twinkie giving bombastic side eye. Oh my gosh, this is like a little round of Where's Waldo. Look at Twinkie where my mouse is right now. Look at the difference. Look at the contrast between Amberlynn and Twinkie. How much do you think Twinkie weighs? Like 12 pounds? Oh my gosh. This is the same woman that uses 6 makeup wipes to take her makeup off at once. I mean, we are not above waist on this channel. Amberlynn loves buying new stuff all the time. So I think that she just wanted something cool. She wanted something fresh. She wanted something exciting to mark the start of a new era. Oh, I'm going to visit my feeder, so I need to go get new luggage. I think that's what this is. The inside of her previous luggage was not her aesthetic. That's just the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Who looks at the inside of their luggage? I mean, even more so than that, who cares about how the look is on the inside of their luggage? Like, Twinkie looks scared. Get her out.
Oh, thank God. It's literally just black. There is writing on it though, probably just the brand. It looks like this. Thank God. The zipper works so good because again, the suitcase that I actually have just is not good. The wheels aren't good. The zippers aren't good. It's not even that cute of a suitcase. Like what?
You've used it once. You have used it one time. I mean, really, in the one time that you've used that suitcase, the wheels aren't working well, the zipper isn't working. I mean, luggage does fall apart over time, but not from taking it from Kentucky to Oklahoma in a car once. I mean, especially if you're checking it at an airport. I mean, they're rough with bags. So I could understand. You didn't fly, Amber. You put it in the trunk of, well, Jade. Jade put your luggage in the trunk of a car, and then you guys got on your way to Oklahoma. Really? The zippers and the wheels are not working. I mean, I don't know. Did she sit on it? Did she maybe sit on the luggage and then, you know, gravity did its thing? I don't know. But there's no reason why luggage should be broken and falling apart after one use. Amber's stretched out choker. Thank you so much for the super chat. I've had a rough day. Happy to catch a live and hang with you girls. Happy you caught us too. Sorry your day wasn't so great, but hopefully this stream can raise your spirits a little. Thank you so much for that. Megan, hey again. I can't believe you asked me that. The veggie sampler is my dinner. Who am I, Chantal? I kid because I love. Well, I don't know. I didn't want to assume your dinner. I did not, but a veggie sampler for dinner does sound good. Enjoy that, Megan. Kimchi dumpling roll. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime on my channel. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. She was using it to lug her dirty laundry around at one point. Okay, so she used it to bring from one room. She used to bring it from one room to another. That's it. Okay. Still, the wheels should not be falling apart. The zipper should not be tattered. The inside wasn't her aesthetic. This is just BS. She wanted a reason to buy new luggage because she's excited to go see the feeder.
Was I thinking? I also need to find my scissors because this doodad will not come off without one. Fun. Where did I put my scissors? Let's go on the scissor hunt. By the way, do you guys like my mesh? The spider webs? I think it's so cute. So I just have it on under this like black dress. I love mesh. All right, scissors, where art thou? Literally found them immediately. So obviously, since I bought luggage, that does mean I am traveling. I haven't like traveled in a hot minute. I mean, I traveled to get here, obviously, but that wasn't like a vacation. That was literally just me coming here to move here, which I don't know if I consider that to be the same thing. This is so cute. It literally comes with this tiny little bag. I don't know if I...
Yeah, I really can't remember the last time that Amberlynn traveled for a vacation. Was it during season... Well, I mean, what do you consider traveling? Because, I mean, she drove like an hour south when they lived in Kentucky to go to that food truck festival with Eric and Ricky. Her and Becky went into Lexington, but that vacation was just them sitting in a hotel room. So, I mean, I don't know. Do we go back as far as season 3 when she went to the beach with Destiny's family? So what, like Amberlynn hasn't traveled in like 8 years? The moon is so pretty tonight, y'all. What do you mean? I think she looks the same as she always does. Oh, in the sky. In the sky. Oh, yeah, the moon does look nice. Iceland Marange, thank you. Thank you, Jordy. I just came back from a week at the mental hospital. Had to take a stats exam. This is exactly what I needed. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome back. Hope you're doing a little bit better. Hope you did okay on your stats exam. Hand hearts to you. Thank you so much for sending that in. Hope the rest of your week goes swimmingly. The moon isn't real. How could I forget?
Actually use it, but adorbs. But yeah, you know, traveling at my size is kind of hectic, kind of scary, but kind of gonna be worth it, and I am very excited. Literally all of this was shoved into this bag, and you guys, I got so excited when I saw these little bubbly doodads, and it's not the ones that pop. They don't pop, so I don't get the satisfaction. Rarity's already trying to play and sniff. She's like, what is going on right now? I have been getting so many people mentioning Nikocado Avocado to me, asking like, when is that going to be me? Is he going to be your trainer since you were his dietitian? What do you think of his weight loss? Like, oh my God. So if you don't know.
So any 30-plus-year-olds in the chat, would you get upset about the fact that your item came with non-bubble wrap insulation? Would you be upset about this? The fact that you wouldn't be able to grab this and make it pop? Actually, yes. No. So if you are over the age of 30, and let's say 33, if you are 33 and you open up an item that you just recently bought at Marshall's and you're expecting some type of insulation inside of it to be bubble wrap and it's not able to pop, is this kind of ruining your day? Is this not the vibe? Actually, let me rephrase. Is this hectic? Is this hectic? Oh, boy. Amber, never change. Never change.
On right now. I have been getting so many people mentioning Nikocado Avocado to me, asking like, when is that going to be me? Is he going to be your trainer since you were his dietitian? What do you think of his weight loss? Like, oh my God. So if you don't know the backstory between me and Nikocado Avocado, him and I used to be friends, or what I considered friends. Like, we would literally text. We would talk about personal things in our lives, you know, ask each other advice. It's what
it takes a little bit more for me to consider someone a friend than just texting. Well, we were friends, or at least what I consider to be friends. We texted, you know. I sent him a text message, and then he sent me a text message. So it's just, I don't know. The more that I listen to Amberlynn and the more that I hear her talk about everyday life, it takes me back to middle school. Well, they texted me, so we're friends now.
what I considered a friendship, and he wanted to collab with me, asked me multiple times. Like, this was back 2019, 2020, and I just wasn't ready. I didn't feel like at my best, and it's like I really liked him, and I was like, I don't want him to meet me like this, especially like 2019 Amberlynn like was hectic. 2020 COVID was happening. I got diagnosed.
If she considers texting friends, wouldn't you be her friend? Oh, that's true. Yeah. So she and Alexis looked up a whole bunch of personal information about me and then sent me text messages. I don't know. Would that make us friends? I mean, she DM'd me on Instagram. Is that different? I don't know. But remember, prior to all of this feeder stuff, Amberlynn actually promoted me to bestie. Someone asked her, like, what was it, F, marry, kill? She was saying, like, F, marry, kill, Zachary, Michael, Alexis, Shook, and Jordy. And no, it wasn't that. It was, like, bestie, sworn enemy, or, like, some, whatever. It was something along the premise of that. And she said that I'm the bestie. Which I was shocked, because that wasn't too long after all of the drama went down about the mom and the service animal. So I was bestie at one point. I can't imagine that after everything that went down with Erica, Alexis, and now Emily, and the type of coverage that I have put out on my channel, that I am still the bestie. But I'm thinking maybe if we can see a season post-feeder, I may be able to take that spot back. Maybe.
With cancer, like, just a lot was happening. So I would always tell him, yeah, we can collab, but I'm just not ready yet. And I don't know really like what switched in him, but one day, like, he made a video like insinuating that I lied about cancer, and then from that point on, he would take things that I would do or say like in my YouTube videos and like exaggerate them to like the millionth degree, like pretty much like making fun of me, which I don't mind that. Like, humor in that regard, trolling in that regard, it's like whatever to me. Like, thank you for finding me that entertaining, that you want to like use some of my traits into your videos. Like, thanks, I guess. It's the part where,
I mean, if anything, he was helping you get engagement. So regardless of whether he was making fun of you, I mean, Nikocado has a platform way bigger than Amberlynn. I mean, you walk up to an average person, you say, hey, do you know Amberlynn Reed? Most people aren't going to know who that is. You say, do you know Nikocado Avocado? Probably they would know who that is. Maybe, probably. I wouldn't say that he's like a household name. But in terms of internet fatty culture, people were more likely to know Nikocado than her. So the fact that he was kind of shading her and kind of poking fun at her, it was actually kind of, helping her make money. It's all about that engagement, baby. She still wants to be friends with Alexis, so you'd be surprised. Oh my gosh. Did she contact Alexis again recently? Yeah, she contacted Alexis a couple days ago and said, hey, I'm in your state. So, hot bodyguard, thank you for that. Had a really traumatic day at work and your live is helping me de-stress. Thank you so much, hon. Really appreciate that, hot bodyguard. Sorry to hear that you did not have a great day. Tomorrow is a new day. There is a quote from one of my favorite movies, Precious, and she says, if today's a bad day, then wake up tomorrow and think about yesterday and say, you know what? Fuck that day. Today's a new day. Oh, gosh. Hope the rest of your week is good for you, hot bodyguard. Appreciate you sending that in. Crocker. Hi, Crocker. When you send in a super chat, you know who I think of? I think of the teacher from Fairly Odd Parents. Hopefully that reference makes sense to you. I'm on a replay game, so I'm watching last night's, but I wanted to pop in and attribute to the Icy Fund and say, hi, love you, Jordy. If I was skinny, haha, that part of the video, Nikocado Gold. Thank you so much, Crocker. I really appreciate that. We will see you on this replay.
He insinuated I lied about cancer. That's the part where pretty rough. Like, he has a large audience. People contacted me, thousands of people, just whether it be in other YouTube videos, reaction channels, comments on his video, my video, reaction channels, videos, DMs to me, it doesn't matter. Like, there were thousands of people under the impression that I lied about cancer, and that's not okay. And
so Amberlynn has made several videos saying exactly what she just said. There was a video, oh God, this was probably 2 years ago now, where she's putting on makeup and she's crying and she's talking about how Nikocado ruined her life and everything. It's still up on her channel if you want to go watch it. But what I would like to see or hear is, why do you think that he thought this? I mean, we have heard her say this time and time again. Oh, he said that I faked my cancer. Okay, but why do you think that he did that? Was it out of the blue? Was it completely arbitrary? I mean, because in the King Crab video that we just watched, he was kind of suggesting that I'm not saying this is what happened, but he was kind of suggesting that you told some of your friends that maybe you would have trolled your audience about something taboo, about something that no one would ever question, because you would look like an asshole if you questioned that. So I'm just curious, why? What I'm asking Amberlynn is, why do you think that Nick said those things? Was it completely out of nowhere? Was it completely out of the blue? Did you say something to him in a text message or kind of suggest that maybe you... And then maybe he kind of interpreted or took something that you said the wrong way? I'm just trying to help her out here. I just find it a little bit strange that Nikocado would take a suggestion like that completely out of the blue and make it into a parody on his channel. What kind of tipped him off, or what made him want to do that? That's my question. Is it completely random? Is it completely arbitrary why he did that? Or is there something a little bit more to it? I don't know if Nikocado cares to talk about this. I don't think that he cares to get involved in girl world drama. But for Amberlynn, I mean, she has come on here time and time again, and she has said, Nikocado accused me of lying, but Nikocado, he said that I faked. But like, it's the same thing every time. So if we're going to continue this discussion, because you seem to be interested in continuing it, what I would like and what I would encourage Amberlynn to do in the future is bring something new to the table as to why he may have done that. She might not know. She might not know the answer to that question, but why do you think that he did that? Do you think he just doesn't like you? Do you think he hates you? Because to me, an outsider, someone who doesn't really know y'all's friendship or what went down, it kind of comes across to me as maybe Nikocado heard something that you said, interpreted something that you said, caught wind of something that you said, realized what you may have been doing, and then realized that you were a very shitty person and that you would go to very low lows to troll your audience. And then that's kind of why he flipped the script on you and started to make fun of you. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that Amberlynn faked her cancer. I'm just trying to piece 2 and 2 together here as an ignorant third party. Did you maybe say something to him that he interpreted the wrong way, and then he realized that, or maybe he made an opinion about you that wasn't fair, and then that's why he started to make fun of you? So Nick's call-outs are not random. She's ridiculous. I think he called out how she was telling everyone she had cancer when the actual diagnosis was she needed surgery because she was high risk precancerous. Okay, that's a whole different discussion I don't care to get into tonight. Amberlynn at one point showed her medical documents or something, and basically there was something said about precancerous cells, and that's still a very controversial topic in the community as to kind of continuing the narrative that Amberlynn wasn't very forthcoming about this. And there's a lot of people that I have seen say, you know, there's a big difference between precancerous cells and actually having cancer. Did you have precancerous cells or did you have cancer? So there are some people that like to get into the nitty gritty, the devil in the details about precancerous cells versus her. There's something here that the audience doesn't know. There was something that was said, there was something that was disclosed between the two of you in private that we are not picking up on here, because I find it just very strange that he would allege something like that out of the blue. But that's kind of seemingly the narrative that Amberlynn is kind of presenting us with here. He just out of nowhere said that I lied about that, and then he started making fun of me. Okay. But nothing happened. Nothing tipped him off, nothing suggested to him, nothing kind of caught him at a funny angle and kind of gave him an opinion about that. I just think it's strange. Ritz and Lestat, thank you. First Geordie live after seeing Kristen Chenoweth Sunday in Ocean City. No, I didn't see the Dohertys there. Oh my gosh. Well, did you know that Alicia actually recently came to Pittsburgh? She did. She brought the youngest one to come see Meghan Trainor. Oh my gosh. Hope you had fun at that concert. Thank you so much, Riss. Mad Hatter, thank you. Is she so poor now from her boring videos that she needs to do this? I mean, Nikocado is a hot topic right now, but the thing about this is Amberlynn has talked this into the ground. I mean, this is really beating a dead horse at this point. She has talked again and again. Unless she has something new to add to this discussion, I don't see the point in bringing it up again. If this is just for views and this is performative, I don't think that people really care to hear the same old thing over and over again. Amber's a notorious liar. Why do we give her benefit of the doubt on this? She lied about grape. What really annoys me is that Amber did this stunt again, making everyone worry about potential bladder cancer when she knew for weeks that she had a kidney stone. It's some good clickbait with a big name. Why would anyone want to see Meghan Trainor? I don't know. She's like 6 years old. So, Tender Slug, thank you. Thanks for giving us a break from Chantal. I don't know what's worse, listening to her inhale paneer or her scuttling around in those grubby... Well, something worse. Something even worse than Chantal inhaling food, smacking her lips, or jaw clicking occurred in yesterday's live stream. So, yes, we are taking a break from Chantal. Thank you so much for that, Tender Slug.
A lot of people said it was because of Nikocado Avocado saying that. And if that many people can watch that video and put 2 and 2 together, then it's enough to make me be like, wow, that's a pretty shitty thing to do. So regarding his weight loss, I just want to say that I am proud of him. I know losing weight is super hard. I have no idea how he did it. I just knew that he was always pretty smart about things. He knew how to play the YouTube game 100%. And I always knew he was going to do something like this. But like this extreme, I'm shocked. But I'm proud. Do I like him as a person because of what he did to me? No. Can people change and apologize and move on? Yes. But do I think he's ever going to do that? I have no idea. Like, sure, he's different physically, but that doesn't mean he's a different person. I'm always proud of it.
Takes one to know one. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Amberlynn and Chantal always like to say time and time again, you know, if we lost all this weight, you guys wouldn't have anything to cover. You guys wouldn't make videos about us anymore because the only reason you cover us is because we're fat. It's more so about the person on the inside. So here she is saying, you know, just because you lost all this weight, Nikocado, that doesn't mean that you're not a shitty person. I still think that you're a shitty person for what you said about me. Takes one to know one. LMAO, that's her rebuttal. She's so transparent. She's pandering. She gets so close to strangers very fast and thinks they're besties. She's so obtuse, it's insane. I think that Amberlynn lets people in too easily, and I think that she discloses information she probably should hold off on disclosing to people that she doesn't know that well. Case in point of what we have just seen with Alexis over this past couple months. I mean, think about everything that we would have never known about had Alexis not been friends with her and not been on FaceTime with her and known all this stuff. She's naive. She is naive, and I think that she's also desperate for companionship. She enjoys having friends, someone to talk to, something to do. So I think that that's kind of why she lets people in so easily. She's seething. I don't know how he did it. I'd imagine that it was a mixture of semaglutide and dieting. Because prior to Nick getting that big, he was like very thin his whole life. So I'd imagine that in addition to the Ozempic, his vegan diet or whatever he did, you can take it off pretty quickly if you are a self-disciplined person. Agent Yuna, thank you. I'm 31 and have a savings account I can't touch. It's better than putting it in a binder. I'm proud of you, Yuna. I am proud of you. Marquesas, thank you so much for 2 months on Twitch. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Juniper, thank you for gifting 5 memberships on Twitch just now. I appreciate you doing that. Welcome to our new members, courtesy of Juniper. We also had a gifted membership come in from JJ in Pain. Thank you so much for doing that, JJ. Appreciate all the gifted memberships, you guys.
Anybody, like, no matter if I like them, dislike them, love them, hate them, whatever, like, I'm proud of anybody improving themselves. But I am curious, how did he do it? How long did it take? Like, I low-key would love, like, if he made like a video, like a documentary why is that word so weird? I'd love if he made like
complimentary documentary. Documentary. I'm just picturing a tree in my head.
a documentary of like how he did it and like how he is always 2 steps ahead and like played the YouTube game. Like that would be cool to watch. I think there's like a big misconception about like fat people not being proud of other fat people for losing weight, because I know a lot of people are like, oh.
Okay, so what she's about to talk about now is she is trying to position herself that she doesn't look bitter, that she doesn't look like the angry, jealous person that she actually is on the inside. Because when Tammy lost all her weight, everybody kind of moved their eyes to Amber and said, well, are you pissed? Because you two previously had beef and now Tammy has lost all this weight. So are you like mad at her? Are you jealous? Are you pissed she was able to take it all off and you weren't? So Amberlynn doesn't want to come across as that bitter, jealous person. So here she is giving her little spiel about how we should all build each other up and we should be happy for one another. And just because someone else took off 300 pounds and I didn't doesn't mean that I'm not happy for them. She wants to save face here. She wants to save face. Yeah. She's definitely seething on the inside. Yeah, there's a flame being ignited inside of her abdomen right now that is pissed that Nikocado was able to do this. And Tammy. Oh boy. Maybe Lola, I'm not sure yet. Obesity, thank you. Hey, Jordy, just wanted to let you know that you inspired me to make my own channel. Lots of love. Oh, that's awesome. We could always use more people in the girl world content creation section. Good luck to you, Obesity. Thank you so much for sending that in. Has anyone seen Dana? She lost weight. Yeah, Dana did lose some weight at one point. I haven't caught up with Dana in a really long time. But yeah, I don't think that people are calling Dana Fridge anymore.
Amberlynn is probably jealous or whatever it may be, but like, no, like I'm like the complete opposite of that. Like I root for other fat people to live their freaking best life. And if that's losing weight and you're doing it, then like, I'm proud of you. I'm Amberlynn Reed. Losing weight is freaking hard. And I completely like look up to anyone who
I don't believe this at all. I think that if right now I were to put on 50 pounds, that would be the best thing for Amber. I think that she would love to see me gain weight. I think that she would love to see any of the reaction channels gain weight. I think that she loves to see people fail and be miserable and be in the low depths that she's in. She's never going to date a feeder. And I mean, you know, to continue the conversation here, Chantal is really bad about this. Chantal's very blatant about it, more so blatant than Amber, but Chantal loves to see people fail. Misery loves company. Chantal loves to see a reaction channel gain weight. I mean, she has pointed out so many examples of, oh, well, you know, this person's making reaction channels about me, but look at them. Look at them. Look how she does that. It's like every week she does that. So Amber's not as outspoken about it, but there's not a single piece of me that believes that Amberlynn doesn't like to see people miserable or, you know, gaining weight. Notice she said nothing about Charlie Gold losing weight. Oh yeah, she was really happy when Michael B. Petty gained weight. Yeah, they want people to fall down to their level. That's exactly what it is. Amy Drury, thank you. Jordy, I had to tell you I went to Boston Sunday and I came across an all-black slime tumbler at Starbucks. I'm a monochromatic girly pop, so it was my aesthetic for sure. Oh my gosh, it is going to be time soon for me to break out my green slime tumbler from Starbucks. Yes, it is. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my gosh, yeah. This time last year, that was all the rage. A black slime tumbler. That sounds pretty cool. Maybe I can get my paws on it. Thank you so much, Amy. You're right. Amber is always so fast to point out when her ex has gained weight or messed up on their diets. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Think about all the times that Becky kind of urged or suggested Amberlynn go in a certain direction, kind of nudged her and said, you know, maybe you shouldn't have that. Amberlynn, on many different occasions, just pointed the finger back at Becky and said, well, look at you. Look at what you're eating. Look at... Yeah. Keep people down on our level so that we're all pieces of shit.
Does it. And it seems like he did it really quickly. And it's just like, okay, what did you do? Tell us more. So when I went to TJ Maxx the other day, I did not find everything that I was looking for. One of the things was like...
I mean, that's kind of ironic coming from Amberlynn because she is the least forthcoming YouTuber on the platform. Doesn't tell us anything. We have to speculate and guess about everything. So you want to know about how Nikocado took all his weight off. Tell us more. But you don't ever tell us anything. It's always just, oh, look at my groceries. Look at this planner that I'm putting money into. It's just like dumb shit. So I don't think he owes you anything, Amber. Oh, thank you for that, Bella, my rose. Good luck to you. You've also got me into slushies. Do you display your tumblers, Jordy? No.
Like a hygiene bag for when I travel, so I was actually able to get one off of Amazon. It hasn't gotten here yet, but while I got that, I also got some like containers. This is like to carry my shampoo and conditioner, and then to carry like just things that like are in a big package and I don't feel like having like the whole package. Lotions, or like there's a body wash I use where it's like a big container, so I'm just gonna add it to these. These are honestly so cute. I genuinely love the colors, and there were so many different colors, but this is just my aesthetic. I'm either like, I want stuff with black and gray, or I want stuff with pink. Like there's no...
The last time that I heard someone use the word aesthetic unironically and as frequent as Amberlynn is in this vlog was about 10 years ago on Tumblr. Remember, like, Tumblr circa 2014, people on there would always say, oh, that's my aesthetic. This is my aesthetic. I love the aesthetic. Amber, you're 10 years late.
In between. Because the hygiene bag I got is actually very similar to this. That's why I chose these colors. And honestly, I'm a little sad that this bag is white and this one's black, but it is what it is. So I do want to end this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Oh boy. Okay, so a nothing vlog here. I'm thinking that the next upload will be a little bit more eventful, because I'm thinking that the next upload is going to be of footage of her and Emily in Wisconsin. So hopefully that'll be a little bit more interesting. I think in terms of this whole let's get ready to go on a trip thing, we're done with those kind of episodes. I think that we all know that she's in Wisconsin. She's been in Wisconsin for a few days now. So we're all just kind of waiting to see the content of them actually out and about doing stuff. So maybe if Amberlynn's been uploading every other day, we'll get that vlog on Thursday. Don't know. Quiddling. Thank you. Hi, Jordy, longtime lurker from the days of the old pre-webcam. Oh boy, the pre-webcam days. I just wanted to send in a little early birthday donation from another birthday twin. Oh my gosh, you're on the 22nd as well? Oh, hey. And, I just found out recently, I don't really pay much attention to astrology, but us September 22nd people, we are like on the verge of like being a Libra. Like some people consider us Libras, some people consider us Virgo. I don't know. That's awesome, though. Thank you so much for sending in. Early happy birthday to you, too. If Pants, thank you. Does this super chat make us friends? Absolutely it does. You don't have to have my cell phone number and text me to be my friend. All you have to do is give me money. Thank you for that, If Pants. Really very annoying. Thank you again. I only know of him from leaked footage on X-Rated. You talk about Nikocado? Yeah, so if you guys don't know this, Nikocado, throughout his time, like over the past few years, he was like actually a pretty big OF creator. I really don't know where that factored into his master plan of losing weight and being 2 steps ahead, because there are a lot of photos out there of Nikocado that are very sightly, very interesting to look at. So yeah, I don't really know where that factored into his master plan, but those photos are out there forever. So you only know of him because of those photos. That's interesting. That is interesting. Huh. Oh boy. Well, what are our thoughts on that video? Do we think that we think Amberlynn made it there okay? Do we think that she did enough preparation for her travels? Don't Google Nikocado OF. Yeah, OF was 2 steps ahead too. I just don't really understand his 2 steps ahead video. He put on a lot of weight. ate himself silly every day and then lost the weight, and then he's the master genius. I just didn't understand that video. I mean, yeah, good for you. Like, if you want to put on weight and then like use it as a character to make money for, but how is that getting one over on the internet? I didn't understand that. All right, so what I'm thinking we can do next is we can take a little look at the Beanbag and a Curry channel. This is a favorite channel of mine here that makes compilation videos here. They're a neat little video. So let's just kind of go on through. This was the channel that came up with the Amberlynn destroying cars video that we watched a couple days ago. So I figured we would take another look at one of these here. Amber getting excited for basic meals. Amber does tough love. Tough love does not work for Amber. Amberlynn reads humiliating obese situations. Amberlynn troll Lynn moments. All right, we'll start with this one, then we'll maybe move on to a second.
Don't ride on me. I'm not riding on you.
Do you know that clip?
Oh wait,
When I was being a joke.
Yes. Okay.
Because you know how I am. Like, I have that dry sense of humor. Like, act like I'm mad, but when I'm not. Mm-hmm. And everyone took it the wrong way.
Amber is lie.
Talking shit, yo.
No, of you.
Don't write on me.
I did.
Yeah, she's mad that Becky and Eric were able to share a laugh together. So the fact that she wasn't a part of that, or just the fact that Becky was benefiting from something that she wasn't, it made her pissed.
Like, your moods go,
But yeah, they don't do that anymore.
it's like not really a roller coaster of like how
Yeah.
you're feeling. You can, 1 second you're like this, and the next, you're just like, man.
Yeah.
Then like, I'm just like over it. I'm like, this bitch is getting on my nerves.
You know what? I'm trying to stay positive, but this bitch is getting on my nerve.
What is the most degrading thing you've ever done for money? The more I eat, the more views I get. So I was super extra, and I had this huge bowl of Captain Crunch in a mukbang, and that was all trolling. This is the only bowl that's clean. It's huge.
See, I don't think that this is trolling. I mean, I think that Amberlynn would definitely eat a bowl of cereal this big. I mean, I think that that's just her cover. Oh, yeah, it was trolling. Oh my gosh, could you imagine me eating a portion of cereal that big? I was trolling. Yeah, I wasn't being serious. Could you imagine me being serious and eating all of the cereal? That would be ridiculous. I think that that's just her cover.
Anyways, so I'm gonna be eating Captain Crunch. It's the Captain Crunch's berry kind. It is past 3 a.m. and I haven't eaten all day.
It's been 3 hours.
Such a bad habit. So I just want to say, like, this is a lot of cereal. When I film my mukbangs, I try to eat just a little bit more than I normally would, because this, no, I would never eat this much. People are saying that I'm eating too little in a mukbang.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
People are saying I'm doing mukbangs wrong. I don't even know anymore. I just do it because why not? There are people who enjoy these videos. I, for one, enjoy these videos.
Oh my God, the milk dripping on her shirt. Yeah, and then she'll say that this was trolling. This wasn't trolling, Amber. That's just your cover. No, I wouldn't actually eat a bowl of cereal that big. That would be ridiculous. The dog bowl. I would like to call this thing a pig trough. I mean... Red shirt like Nikocado. Yeah, do you think that that's maybe why he wore those red shirts all the time?
And then there was one where I walked down the steps and I made it seem like super hard for me. Keep in mind,
This was not trolling either. There's no way that this was trolling. No, I mean, really, how else would she have gotten down this staircase? This especially. I mean, you could maybe give her the benefit of the doubt with the bowl of cereal. This was not trolling. This is an iconic Amberverse moment, by the way. No one lists out a whole litany of excuses as to why it's going to be difficult for them to walk downstairs before walking down a flight of stairs. It was trolling, though. Jamie Millions, thank you. She doesn't really attempt to look slimmer these days. Also, I'm super curious about her transportation for this vacation. Oh, well, you know, we have the footage. We do have the footage. It's on yesterday's live stream in the first 15 minutes. She doesn't really attempt to look slimmer these days. No, I don't think that she wants to. I think at this point she's quite focused on the opposite, actually, especially knowing who she's shacked up with.
heel spur. This leg hurts. I fell. So I hold on to here at first. And then I go. Oh, I was gonna get pajamas and I forgot. And then I hold on to this little thing. I don't know what it is, but it's there.
She has a whole system worked out. Okay, so I put my arm here, and then I put my arm here, and then I go down 1 foot at a time. And then once I reach the third step, I reach onto this other thing. She has a whole system worked out. Yeah, this was trolling, though.
There.
It's for the handrails when they put them up.
And then there's a thing right here that I can hold on to. So I do that. And then I hold on to this part. When I'm going up, I go up like a ladder. Like I use my hands and my feet.
I do the same thing.
And then I get to this part and I hold on to the doorway. Yeah, it's hard for anybody. Like, I'm almost 500 pounds.
How would that have been trolling? I mean, how would she have been able to get down these wooden stairs like this more gracefully?
So it's a little rough, but I get through it.
You big old bit.
Big ol'!
That's what me and Eric and Ricky say to each other.
Do you remember in Vlogmas?
You big old bit.
We had the camera up. And I said, "Are you calling me fat?" People thought I was serious.
Yeah, I look like a big cherry.
Big? Big? Are you calling me big?
No, let's talk about me. Everybody's like, "Oh, Becky, the thumb."
Well, I'll be
I'll be pinky in the brain. People will take you too serious.
You really think that someone my size would be getting mad about that? No. No. That's my middle name. Fat.
Amberlynn in her natural habitat.
Denny's. Oh, she gets mad in this scene. Yeah, Destiny's recording her, like, commentary on National Geographic and says, Amberlynn. Oh, a wild Amberlynn Reed in her natural habitat. Denny's. She gets really mad about this. Nessie must die, thank you. Finally, I have caught you live, you little rascal. At last, I can throw you a $5. Love from Austria. Well, thank you so much for that, Nessie must die. I really appreciate that. You finally caught me live. Glad you had your catcher's mitt on. Thank you so much for that. Amber Stretched Out Choker, thank you so much for becoming a member on YouTube. Hello, hello. We also have Astronova, thank you. I work at a movie theater. We clean vomit and feces often. I can't imagine Chantal. Really? Really? Vomit and feces at a movie theater? Any other movie theater employees? Can you corroborate to this? Is that, you know what I have seen that is kind of surprising to me is with movies that are very erotic, there are sometimes people who will bring in cucumbers or pickles into the film. And, you know, what they do with those items is up to anyone's imagination. But I remember distinctly when those 50 Shades of Grey movies were coming out, there were a lot of movie theater employees posting videos of people leaving cucumbers and pickles and other similarly shaped objects on the floor of the movie theaters. Oh boy. Something tells me our movie theater friends are not being compensated enough. Vomit and diapers. That is so trashy. Could you imagine leaving a dirty diaper on the ground of a movie theater? It's so trashy.
Was that a fat joke?
No. We're just here a lot.
Bay doesn't make fat jokes. I think this is a really good example of like when people think I'm trolling when I'm not, but then when I am trolling, people think I'm serious. I tweeted, which I can find the tweet, I'll put it here, I hope I can find it. I said I was diagnosed with ASMR. I was trolling. This was like the beginning of my trolling era. The fact that people think that that was serious? Ma'am?
Have you guys ever heard of like ASMR videos or anything? It's where, or they have the videos on YouTube. That's why I said ASMR videos, but ASMR is like a response you get in your brain where like you can watch someone do something or like hear someone do something and it kind of just like really relaxes you. Like I have that really bad, and that's what it's doing to me.
Ma'am, sit down. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, I promise. And
I mean, that's back when she was like 25. I mean, season 3, Amberlynn, she was like, I mean, she was like a big clown back then. She would say anything and everything. I don't think that that's trolling. She would also say that the whole OBCD thing was trolling. No, it wasn't. She got all pissy. She said, "You don't know what disorder I have. Oh, you're going to say I have OBCD? Okay, didn't know you were my psychiatrist. Thanks." That was not trolling.
I don't mean that directed towards the interviewer. I just mean that just like I was trolling. Yeah. And then it's moments like this where I'm like, damn, I have to live with this, where people actually think that I'm a liar and I said I was diagnosed with ASMR.
Oh my gosh, could you wrap your head around that? Could you imagine people thinking that Amberlynn is a liar? Really? Quite literally, could you imagine Amberlynn a liar? I mean, Amberlynn is a lot of things, but a liar? This video is a little far-fetched. Bingo's mom, hello. Hi, Uncle Jordy. Me and my mama love you. Hello to you, Bingo. Oh my gosh, Bingo making my night again. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, Bingo. We love Bingo. Bingo the rabbit. Ginger Ninja, thank you. Just got my new custom license plate. Wanted something I would remember, so I got ALR 5724. It asked me to explain why. Do you think they know our girl? You got a license plate that says ALR 5724. Ginger Ninja, I would love to see a photo of that. If you have Twitter, I would love to see a photo of that. What's the 5724? That was Amberlynn's highest recorded weight, 572.4. ALR, Amberlynn Reed, 5724. Oh my God. I would love to see that.
It's all a mess. I have ASMR.
Oh yeah, and even before that, look, this was season 2. She was not trolling back in season 2. She had like 500 followers.
Mess. I have ASMR. Oh my gosh, I thought she just farted. No, y'all, okay. What does it mean when you don't fart a lot? Let's just, please. Okay, we're friends right now. You guys are at my home, hanging out. Y'all, what does it mean when you don't fart a lot? I'm talking maybe once a day. And I've been like this for years. Literal years. So, what is, like, I feel like I don't burp either. I'm not on a mattress, I'm on a fucking couch.
Oh my god, that was a bad burp. I'm so sorry. Can I go back and delete that? I don't have gas, if you will. Lack of fiber? That's not healthy. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, we know she's full of shit, so maybe she is telling the truth here. I don't believe this for 1 second. I think that Amberlynn is very gassy. I think that we got to see a lot of that during the live stream era, but in these vlogs that she has been uploading, she's allowed to edit all of that out. I mean, we see how Chantal is. I mean, quite literally, last night, we saw how Chantal was. I don't believe this whole I don't fart, I don't poop, I don't burp thing. This is silly.
Out of breath, sweaty. Well, I don't really sweat. A lot of people are like, Amberlynn, you sweat.
Oh my god, and she doesn't sweat. She's so quirky. She is so quirky. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really sweat. My body just doesn't really produce sweat. I'm quirky.
I really don't. It's more like a damp, glistening thing. Like I never like drip sweat. It's very rare.
I feel like talking is making me sweat more. I'm not really sweating. I don't sweat. A lot of people, I mean, I've sweat in the past. Like you guys have seen it in videos where I've glistened a little bit. But a lot of people, I've actually seen people are like, how come after your workouts you're not sweating? I really don't sweat much, you guys. That's like just the tea of it. Like I'm not a sweater.
What is a fat thing?
I'm not a sweater. Just like Chantal. Oh yeah, Chantal definitely doesn't sweat. Oh my gosh. Chantal will take used napkins and wipe the sweat off of her forehead.
That you do and think is funny, like breathe heavy, sweat profusely. This one is funny. I actually rarely sweat. It's actually very strange. I do not sweat profusely at all, but I can tell you my dad does. And it's kind of funny now that I think of it. My dad does. But yeah, I don't sweat like that. Like I sweat like a normal person. Like if I'm outside in like 112-degree weather and I'm like walking or like sitting in a car that doesn't have
Chantal. I just called her Chantal. Probably just because of how ridiculous this all sounds. Sounds like something Chantal would say. Amberlynn, when are you ever outside walking in 112-degree heat? When are you, okay, never mind the 112-degree heat. When are you outside? This is ridiculous.
air conditioning, I'm gonna sweat a little bit, but I don't sit here and just sweat. Like, look at me, I'm in a freaking scarf. Like,
okay, so I've been having a debate with people online if I can touch my toes or not. So this is me bending my knees. This is me with straight legs. Again, bending my knees, straight legs. So I had to prove that. So when I am bending, you guys can tell if I am bending my knees or not, in which you can tell I'm not.
Oh, wow. Amberlynn can touch her toes. Holy cow. Acrobatic girly pop. Someone call Cirque du Soleil. I mean, what is Amberlynn? Like 5'1", 5'2"? It's probably easier for 5'2" to do this. Not gonna lie, this clip did surprise me a little bit. You think that maybe, so like you see how the frame is cut off here? Do you think maybe she was like, I don't know, putting a rope on like a harness on the back of her body here that would help her up more easily? You think she's cheating? I don't know, something fishy about the frame being cut off here. Jordy, you forgot she was a dancer? Amberlynn's very athletic. Growing up and everything, when she played soccer, she was on the blue team. Yeah, she was a high class choreographer. Yoga Lynn. I wonder if you can still look at her merch. For a period of time on Amberlynn's channel, she had this merch, and there was a yoga mat that you could buy, and it was like $70, and it said Dainty Girl on it or something like that. Can you still buy her merch? Oh, you can. Does she still sell the yoga mat? No, she doesn't sell the yoga mat anymore. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh my God, look. Look, you can still buy the yoga mat. Oh my gosh, the Dainty Girl yoga mat for $60. Dainty Girl, so quirky. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe when Amberlynn is doing all of her toe touches, she rolls out her Dainty Girl yoga mat for $60. Merch. I wonder if anyone has bought this, like, in the past, I don't know, year. $60. Yep.
Bam! I'm touching the floor, bitches. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. I am touching the floor, so I figured I would show you guys again. Bending knees, straight, and touching the floor. Yep. So, I have to keep my legs straight. Obviously. Okay. Babe, you think I could do it?
What?
Touch my toes? Yep. Really?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Let's try it. Ooh. I did it! Oh my God.
Well, what is Becky going to say? No, I don't think you can touch your toes. That would just cause you to bitch. No, I don't think you can touch your toes, Amber.
That's tight on my legs. But I did it. Woo! Cardigan is from Torrid. And you guys know me. I'm just wearing black pants. And those are from Walmart years and years ago. Lately, when I've been waking up, the side of my face is like super red. And I always thought, oh, okay, I have high blood pressure. But every time I go to the doctor, which I just went to the doctor last week, don't get me started on that. I have to go again tomorrow. Just some stuff is happening, but my blood pressure is always normal. Also, weight loss helps a lot because I can tell you guys firsthand that I've never had like super high blood pressure. It's always been like right at that teetering point where some doctors think I should take medicine and some doctors don't think I should. Oh, no.
Well, damn, if that was 4 years ago and she's gained weight, I mean, she definitely should be on it now.
On my doctor's appointment. So this was a new doctor and I loved him. He was very like kind and professional. So I took some tests. They're gonna call me if something's like off or wrong. My blood pressure was perfect, which made me hallelujah. Like I was like, hallelujah. I'm thinking I want a different doctor than the one I used to have, because you guys know that like she told me, oh, you're obese but you're healthy, and I don't know, I just kind of disagree with that because like I have borderline high blood pressure. It is borderline, it's not like super high, and just like things like that. And
hallelujah. Rice Noodles, thank you so much for the super chat.
I don't know, it kind of just rubbed me wrong when she said like, oh, you're just big but you're healthy. I'm just like, you're healthy. Like she had my charts in her hand. She was like, you're healthy but you are obese, but we can fix that. So I might actually see someone else. I'm wearing a
but we can fix that. Oh my. Could you imagine, like, you just show somebody your screen right now? It's like me in the corner here, and then just like this on the screen. They'd be so confused. Like what the hell are you watching? So yes, the screen that we are looking at right now is a 500 to 600 pound person that is healthy, but at the same time is obese. So yeah, but we can fix that. We can fix that. We can get you to lose 400 pounds. Or can we? That's a knee? No. This is not her knee. This is her body. Gwyneth, thank you. Hey, George, making my boyfriend listen. Shout out for Tyson. Shout out to Tyson. Aren't you enjoying this, Tyson? A bunch of us on the internet watching fat women go about their daily lives. Isn't this exciting? Thank you so much, Gwyneth. Looks like a futon mattress. Now that's just mean. Mean.
Mac sexy. I know it's not that attractive. So it turns out that I actually have lipedema in my stomach. So that's why my stomach, watch, let me show you guys. That's why my stomach goes out right here. Well, this lighting is not it. Lighting, angle. There we go. This part right here, I didn't know you could have it in your stomach, but turns out you can. I know it's not like attractive to see. I'm sorry for that, but I am who I am, okay? What is your opinion of my 600-pound life? Some people think it exploits overweight folks. I agree. They exaggerate a lot, obviously, because
She was invited to be on 600-Pound Life. Oh, come on, now you're going to talk bad about it? You were invited to be on it, Amber. The only reason that Amberlynn didn't do 600-Pound Life is because she didn't want to do the shower scene. In the first 10 minutes of every 600-Pound Life episode, they kind of show you their daily life and how much they eat, and they always make them do a shower scene. Amberlynn didn't want to do the shower scene. That's why she didn't go on the show.
live the life. Like, my highest weight was 572.4. The part that they exaggerate the most is the eating part. Like, I don't know why they do that. It's really odd to me. Like, in the beginning, when they have like their first meal of the day, they exaggerate hardcore. There's just no way that they eat that much. And if they do, I'm not judging you, and I'm sorry. That's not what
There's no way that a person that has accumulated so much fat that they're over 600 pounds eats that much. Yeah, it's exaggerated.
I'm trying to do here. But yeah, that's just not real.
So, okay, do it. Like, okay, there's my body, and then here's my little head. Where are you? Okay.
I have just swept through this whole situation. I've never been diagnosed with diabetes, or I've never had high cholesterol problems, like anything. Never had issues with my heart, nothing. Knock on wood, because I hope it never happens, but it's like, I never had any like scare. And I feel like for me, lymphedema was like visibly there, and it was there, and it freaked me out. It has literally freaked me out to the point of change.
Is the lymphedema in the room with us now? Oh my. It freaked her out. Well, it obviously didn't freak her out enough to want to do something about it. I mean, that's kind of the thing. And then whenever things get really bad, they have that coming to Jesus moment, and they bargain with God and say, oh gosh, if you give me another chance at life, I promise I will lose all this weight. I'll start being a healthy person. I'll stop doing all that crap I've been doing, putting all that junk into my body. I will really turn it around. Just give me one more chance. And then they go back to junk food and, you know. Yeah, cancer freaked her out, so she gained more weight. You would think that would be a wake-up call. You really do. You really do. Heather Talks, thank you. Thank you for indoctrinating my boyfriend, William. He now loves Girl World and sometimes listens in more than me. Oh, shout out to you, William. Oh, boy. Look, another boyfriend that we have roped into Girl World. Thank you so much for sending that in, Heather. Welcome aboard, Heather and William, to Girl World. Her chin is lopsided. Oh, yeah, it kind of is. What's that thing from Fairly Odd Parents? It was like a superhero, something. The chin, the crimson chin. Was that it? I don't know. The Crimson Chin is making a debut here in Girl World.
Changing. And just amongst that, I want to be better, happier, more energized, and just excited to live life. And just, it's a lot. But I just figured I would let you guys know that is why my feet swell.
Throw the horseshoes and the bean bags in a hurry.
Oh boy. The bean bags in a hurry. Oh boy. Yeah, the Crimson Chin. And Crocker. And Cosmo and Wanda. And what are other characters on that show? Vicky. Icky Vicky and Chip Skylark. Icky Vicky. Ew, ew. Trixie. Oh yeah, Trixie Tang. And that blonde-haired girl that Trixie Tang was friends with that was like obsessed with her. Doug Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome of Doug. I had a crush on Chip. Yeah, my shiny teeth and me. Oh my god. Oh boy. All right, everybody. Well, I think that is going to be it for our Tuesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Really appreciate all the donations, bits, gifted memberships, everything of the sort. Oh, that's too funny, Jay Curry. We will be back somewhat soon. Not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or Thursday, but if Amberlynn is on an uploading schedule, I think that we can expect a new upload Thursday. So I'm kind of anticipating that upload to have some footage of her and the Grim Reaper in Wisconsin. So we will have to take a look at that. Really appreciate everybody being here this evening. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Replay gang, I appreciate you as well. I will see you all very soon. Thanks for hanging out. Just came in.